Hi everybody, I am Maggie and I'm sure you are wonderful. And I just thank you for taking this time to join me on my channel. It's so good getting to spend this time with you. So when you do get a chance, please hit like and then hit it again and hit subscribe and hit it again and leave comments. I look to your comments. I look forward to seeing them. Okay, so we are doing Maria Szepes's The Magic of Everyday Life. We are in chapter 3, The Reciprocal Effects of Outer and Inner Behavior. The psychogenesis of a productive life is always twofold in nature. The psychogenesis of a productive life is always twofold in nature. It is delineated into inner and outer realms. Subsequently, the method to follow places equal weight on inner reality and external behavior. It considers the will, constructive, concentrative ability, imagination, familiarity with character types, self-analysis, and a talent for deciphering symbols as important in adhering to certain norms and external conduct. Because our words and movements are all involuntary rituals which initiate powers that provoke various effects from our environment and ultimately reverberate back to us. So our words and movements, our actions, reflect back to us. Many of us know this, but just remember, everybody's us pushed out and we are them too. So let us compare two people to each other. One playing the so-called leading role in life, someone creative and with momentum, successful and popular in activities, and the other person who walks in the shadows, tortured by a lack of confidence and a typically misfortunate character. We can see the deeply ingrained visible differences between them in their constitution and general behavior. So are you in the leading role of your life, or are you in the shadow? Are you a supporting actor in your own life? Many of us are in transitions, and that's one thing that I'm really excited about, because if you are a supporting actor at this point, by the time we get done, we are all going to be moving into the lead actors of our lives. Okay, going on. The unlucky person laments constantly, complains and talks about past injuries. Their offendedness is possibly so deep that they keep its contents bottled suffocatingly within, yet completely filled to the brim the challenge of their thoughts within it. So think about it. She's kind of saying, okay, if we have a jar, a bottle full of poop, now try to imagine your brain is full of poop. Like, remember those ads before, this is your brain on drugs? What goes in is going to come out. So we want to make sure we got healthy thoughts. So on with the unlucky person. Their facial expressions, postures, every pore exudes this atmosphere. When this person tells a story, they pepper their performance with pessimistic remarks and speak regularly in the conditional mode where determination and momentum is required. If possibly, I believe. To the extent possible, then perhaps. Although I am not certain, let's wait. I don't know, maybe, are their favorite expressions. And if you use any of those expressions, chill, it's okay, because it's like we're working through things. Let's just be aware and see what we can get out of this book. The lucky person is cheerful and decisive. They never complain, never lament, even if it blows from fate occurs. They do not infringe on their environment as being at fault with resuscitations of their troubles, because they know instinctively that there is nothing constructive in doing so. We all know whatever we focus on expands, so we want to, if that's one of our habits, we're going to break it. If they discuss a problem with someone, they choose a person for this purpose who has the prerequisite to be able to help. So remember, we've been talking about the good and trusted friend. Under that umbrella, hopefully you have good and trusted friends, but it also could be professionals that you see. Just make sure they're good and trusted. Because solidarity is the basis of human coexistence, so we need one another. Not like I need you, but we get there. I am, but we are. And as we become one, I mean, we're everybody pushed out. So we're ourselves and we are one at once. So no one can remain completely locked within themselves. At certain moments in life, we absolutely need to communicate and receive inspiration. And we can only get that from someone complementary to ourselves. We should desire this service only from those who can provide it. So that good and trusted friend. So here we go. Complaints, despondency that is cast on every manifestation of life or incantations of injuries make us like beggars with sidles up to buttoned up people rushing by and tries to gather the daily necessities from life by these impatiently tossed alms. So if we're in that, we're just like beggars in life. We want to take our leading role, our responsibility, our purpose, our action. Similarly, the beggar with twisted limbs, face distorted by pain, mutely dragging along in the street corner, does not garner more than miserable petty coins, which at most cover daily subsistence, but nothing in the least to change status or condition. This conduct never elicits any determinate act from anyone outside that would elevate the beggar into an exceptional position. Therefore, attitude is destiny itself. The ritual with which we invoke the form of life we determine to make our own. I'm going to read that one more time. This conduct never elicits any determinate act from anyone outside that would elevate the beggar to an exceptional position. Therefore, attitude is destiny itself. The ritual with which we invoke the form of life we determine to make our own. And at our channel, we are making our own lives awesome. So I want to ask you, how is your attitude? Is there anything that you think that need to be changed? And do you see yourself as a lucky or unlucky person? So a lot of times I talk about spectrums where, we can be unlucky, lucky, or lucky, unlucky. And, we might be moving towards unlucky, or we're lucky moving towards lucky. And, these are words are lame, but we do the best we can to develop a structure so we can grasp on and keep going. So I just want you to think about these things. And I also, in closing, would like you to just consider as you go through life, the magic of everyday life that's around you. All right, I want to thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure being with you. When you get a chance, please hit like, hit it again, hit subscribe, hit it again, and I'd love to hear your comments. Take care, and I look forward to talking to you. Peace in, peace out.